What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So something simple I wanted to talk today, and it has to do with cosmetics that we earn in game that are not account wide, that are specified to the one profile that you have out of the three that you can create in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So Ubisoft does a really great job at allowing the player in all of their games, but specifically we'll just talk about Ghost Recon. They do a really good job at letting us replay the game without a new game plus mode, right? You beat the game, you beat a mission, you could always go back and play those missions over and over and over again. You go into the menu, you go to the mission, you click on it, you click replay, it loads you into that mission and you could play it again. Now, the issue I have with how Breakpoint was designed, and I think a lot of people would agree with me in this case, is that after over a year of playing the game, I feel like everything you unlock on one profile should be unlocked on all three, cosmetics wise. And here's why I think this. Due to the fact that there is no new game plus in this game, if you wanted to start a new profile, just to start from scratch, clean, and go through the game again from the beginning, building up your gear score and things like that, you don't have access to any of the cosmetics that you unlocked during your first profile's playthrough. Now, we can have a discussion about raid items, class specific items that you unlock now with the class progression, which used to be raid items, raid weapons, things of that nature. That can be an entirely different conversation where you could go through each and every item and say yes, no, but basically everything you purchase in Maria's shop, everything you might have unlocked in a live event, everything you might have unlocked in a DLC, Splinter Cell items, fourth echelon goggles, things of that nature. I feel like all of these things, if I were to play on a new profile, should automatically be unlocked regardless if I did it on that profile or not. And the reason for that is it's like playing a new game plus mode. When you give your community the opportunity to play a new profile, but still have the items that they've acquired in their previous profile slot, it gives them the opportunity to start from scratch, but still have these cosmetics that they can wear while they play through the game for a second time. This has really limited my wanting to start a new game because there are so many cool cosmetics that I have on this profile that I might not even be able to get again on a new profile, specifically a lot of the raid stuff, because I'm not doing the raid for a second time on a second profile. This this game, in my opinion, it's not World of Warcraft. It's not a MMORPG or anything of that nature where I'm looking to have the benefits of one character's stats and equipment on another character. This is purely a cosmetic issue. When I come in here and I see all the cosmetics that I've grinded on one profile, skill credits that I've acquired to purchase all of this stuff, going into going into raids and getting a lot of these cosmetic pieces, not even so much the gear that has a gear score, because I don't really care about that. It's just the fact of the matter is that a player should be able to play a second profile, a third profile, start new with a friend who just bought the game and not be penalized for starting that new profile. We should have access to the majority of the items that we've unlocked on our first profile. This way, it kind of pushes people to maybe start a new profile. Maybe I want to play in immersive mode, but I want to throw on some really cool gear while I play through that immersive mode. You can't. You have to go through the game and you have to unlock it. And then by the time you do that, you're really back where you started in your first profile, really removing the whole point of doing a new game plus or starting the game again, which is what new game plus really is in the majority of games out there. When you look at The Last of Us or Ghost of Tsushima or any game like that, you acquire all these skills, all these talents, all this gear, and then you can play the game again with all of that already acquired. So in my opinion, I would really like to see, moving forward, I'd like to see Ubisoft unlock these restrictions to a profile. Being that we are logging into a server, it shouldn't be just for one profile. It should be our account. Everything we do should be account wide with There can be some limitations if Ubisoft chooses so, which can be like specific, real raid specific things that you want people to raid. I understand you want to keep having people get in the raid, so if they start a new character and they already have all the raid items, that won't push them to raid again. And I know that's a big thing for co-op, so you kind of want to push people into that arena. So there can be things that we can discuss that may or may not be in like a new game plus, which is just making a new profile and having all of these items unlocked. But in my opinion, I would like to see moving into year two, I'd like to see Ubisoft remove a lot of these restrictions, which a lot of this stuff was not restricted in Wildlands. You got all this gear, or you unlocked things in that game. You can start a new profile and it was there. All those items were there. I remember, I believe it might have been the Predator mission. You unlocked that Predator stuff and you made a new profile and it was there. So I know the same thing can be done here, and I think the same thing should be done here, in my opinion. There's so many cosmetics to choose from in this game, and so many things that you unlock throughout your time playing this game and throughout the live events as well, that I think it's time Ubisoft looks at the restrictions and allows people to start a new profile with all of their cosmetics unlocked from the get-go, and allow people to have fun and really make their soldier the way they want to look right from the get-go of the game. I think that would be really cool. So let me know what you think about this idea. Is it something that would possibly entice you to make a new profile if you could take the majority of the things that you've unlocked on your main profile and start a second one? Would you start a second one if this were the case and Ubisoft did unrestrict a lot of these cosmetics and allow you to wear them? Let me know in the comments. We'll discuss some things. Let me know if you agree, disagree. I'm sure the majority of you would agree. Why wouldn't you? You put in all the time and effort to play the game in one profile, and if you want to make a new one, you should have the majority of the stuff that you unlocked on that profile right from the get-go. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, comment down below and we will discuss some things. And that's it. I'm out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, guys. Peace.